All right, today we are going to be unboxing this guy right here. I believe it's made by Techie Toys, actually. It's the animated drop down Scarecrow. They actually brought this back this year. Last year they were sold out at a lot of places. I couldn't even find one until like the end of the year after Halloween. So they were pretty hard to find, and looks like they're bringing them back. They are now available again for 2024. This is it. It's the animated drop down Scarecrow. Let's take a closer look, and my little helper buddy here is gonna help me unbox it, and we're gonna take a look and see what it does. You excited? Yeah! Give me a high five. Woo! So let's go ahead and unbox this and start taking a look at what we've got in here. And there he is right there. So I see you. You've been boxed up for too long and you're ready to make your debut, huh? All right, let's go ahead. All right, there he is. Let's get him out of there. Let's get those pieces out. Let's see, here we go. Gentle, nice and gentle. Wow, check that out. Look at that. I really dig that a lot. It's not rubber, so you don't have to worry about it like melting in the summer heat, because I'm in Southern California. It gets really hot here in the desert. It might fade a little bit, but what I do is put Armor All on all of my plastic props, even my pumpkins. It's the best thing ever. It helps it from fading. Okay, so here he is. What do you think? Yeah, he's got a little bit of an owie, but you know, they kind of stitched that up. Look at that. Whoa. Say hi to him. What do you think? Is he your friend? And there's like parts of the base there and everything. But first glance, even his little hat isn't as flimsy as I would have expected. So a little dent here, I can just pop that out pretty easy. So here he is, and we just got the base. Looks like it's pretty easy. We got the base and a couple pieces, sandbags with the instructions, and then we got the other box here, which is going to contain the rest of the rail components and his arms and such. All right, I got all the pieces, everything laid out here on the floor. It's important to really spread things out, make sure everything is in there. And of course, they give you some pretty thorough instructions here. So I've already gone ahead and double checked to make sure all the pieces are there, and that's something I recommend. And I got my helper helping me look for things. What do you got there? So make sure everything's there, and you can see how the instructions are telling you what to do, what not to do, you know. Very simple, self-explanatory. B goes to B, A, C, D, so on and so forth. And as you'll see, of course, on the box itself, this is great. You know, you have a volume control. I love that you have volume control. You have motion only, you have your triggers, so you can set up how you want. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna start building this by putting the base together. Again, you just kind of start from the beginning. A goes to A, B goes to B, C goes to C, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna start doing that. So we got the base connected, so boom. I mean, we're already partially there. So we've got the base already on there, and we got part of the base there. So we got A, B, C, and D. We're gonna go ahead and attach D to D. Pretty simple. And again, I'm just doing this one-handed. That's how easy it is to assemble this. And just let it click in, make sure that click goes all the way in. And we are already halfway through. Next is E. So I have this pull here, E to E. That's where you're gonna need to use those locking pins. So you can see where those holes are right there. They're gonna line up. You're gonna take your little locking pins, and G is gonna actually connect here. There's like a little lever in here. If you can see it, that's gonna line up and connect through the holes here. So you just, again, it's a spring loaded. Got it clicked in, and just gotta move E, get that lined up there. And I got my little springs that I'm gonna loop through right there. All right, so I got the locking pin, I pushed that through. On the other side, you have this piece here. You just gotta push it through and you hear it kind of snap. So let's set the arms off to the side. I'm gonna put those off to the side, give me the other one. Good job, good job. And then can you hand me that little bar right there? Awesome, let's take a look. Thank you, hon. And we're just gonna kind of keep adding to it and adding those little locking pins just like I just did. Same exact thing, pin goes through there and locks in place. So we've literally got majority of it already just pieced together very simply. Next thing we need to do is get the body, and you'll see on the body there are things that connect to power. You gotta be mindful of that. You'll see there's a sensor on the front of them. You wanna make sure that's intact, and that's obviously for the sensor mode. And on the back, when you open it up, it just opens up through the back, and you can see here, there is latches for the remaining lock pins there and right there. So, and that says K and J, and there are the wires sticking out of the head, so be very mindful not to accidentally snag those and pull them apart. So we're gonna go ahead and connect those. I got the little step ladder here, and that will just connect to H and I. This is just gonna slide through, and I is gonna connect to I with the locking pin, and H is gonna connect to H. All right, so locking pin for H is on, locking pin for I is on. But let's take a step back here, see what we've got going on. There he is. That looks pretty awesome, if you ask me. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the arms next here and here, and the straw hands. On the arms itself, you'll see it just goes right through the sleeve, right through there, and then it locks in. There we go. Just make sure K goes to K, and that slides on. You gotta hear a click. Make sure it clicks in. Boom. All right, so you got L, which is the hand, and same thing as usual. We're just gonna lock it right into that locking tab here, and get that going. There it is. And go ahead and push the sleeve down so it covers all the way to the arm. Now we just got to do the exact same thing to the other arm. All right, so now that we've got them all completely assembled, everything is double checked. We've got to just attach these wires. I've gone ahead and done that. It's really simple. There are 3 wires you need to attach. We got O to O, N to N, P to P. So there are 3 different ones. 2 of them are to control the body function. 1 of them goes to the sensor. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, this is looking fantastic. You can see just for the size comparison, my daughter here standing next to him. All right, here we go. We got the sensor on. There he goes. Whoa, check it out. Woo. Listen. Whoa, he's a scarecrow. So he drops down and scares you, and he says he's gonna take your soul. His eyes light up. That is really cool. That is really effective. That got her jumping a little bit, huh? Yeah, what do you think?
Come one step closer, and I'll take your soul. There's not a soul left. They're all gone.
Well, that's it for the Drop Down Scarecrow. I am very impressed. I am happy with this prop. I think it'll do well in my 2024 haunts. If you guys are looking to get one yourself, I highly recommend it.